What is going on, everybody? It is Monster Chappie, and we're back for some more Madden 15 wager match action. And we fumble the ball, but fortunately it goes out of bounds. But we take a sack on 3rd and 10, puts us in a tough position, and then we chuck one into coverage. But somehow, someway, we're able to hold on to that pass and thread the needle right there for a huge first down to start the game. So today, two things I really want to talk about. First off, that is PlayStation and Xbox going down, as well as EA Sports going down, and pretty much what that has put us in the position of. And then the other thing is the new Ultimate Team Packs or Ultimate Packs, whatever they're called, man. Right now, it is actually trending on Twitter how bad these packs are, according to some of the people that have got them. It's trending things better than Ultimate Packs. It's pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. So let's first talk about the packs. I mean, personally, guys, I don't buy any packs. I don't buy pro packs. I don't buy bundles. I don't buy any of the promotional packs. That's just personally me. Again, I've said it before. If you're a pack buyer, be a pack buyer. If you're not a pack buyer, then don't try to just do one pack here and there, because generally speaking, you're not going to get rewarded. You're not going to get your coins back. So typically, I just stick to the auction house. I try to get low prices when I can, try to get bargains, try to get snipes or whatever, and do the best that I can that way. And I feel like that's a consistent way to build your team and to build the team that you want, how you want it built. Now, don't get me wrong, packs once in a while, it's pretty much a gamble. Like, once in a while, you can get a crazy card that you can either use or you can sell for a lot of coins and buy a bunch of players that you really want. But overall, I think that for me personally, going the auction house route has just been a lot more successful. Now, with today's packs, they seem to be very expensive. I think it's what, $30 or something like that, which is that's half the price of the game itself. A little bit under half, I guess, after tax and stuff, but that's around half the price of the game Madden itself. And you do two of those, and all of a sudden you're looking at the full price of the game, which is again, that's quite a bit of money right there. And when you spend that much, you're expecting to get a lot of elites, a lot of elite cards, some elite badges, or maybe not a lot of elites, but a decent amount. And with the way the auction house is right now, prices are not that high, especially on gold cards. Like, unless you're just starting off, most people are kind of heading towards the really good gold players or the elite players. That's typically what most teams are trending towards. Early in the year, like I said, most teams are around 80 overall. And then, as the season progresses and more players come out, you're looking at 85s. And now, you're looking at 88s. And right now, most teams are right around 90 that I've been seeing, whether it be on PlayStation or Xbox. Even if your team no money spent, like myself, you're still, if you've been playing pretty consistently, you'll still find that most teams are roughly around 90. And then those guys that actually do purchase the packs and things, those guys are in the mid 90s to upper 90s, just depending upon how much work they put into the game and the amount of solos and things like that. So getting a high 80 overall player might be good for a lot of people, but for most people, that's at this point in the year not going to help too much. But definitely getting mid 80 overall, low 80 overall, not going to help too many people that play the game on a consistent basis. So it's just one of those situations where it's like, dang, this is a decent card, but it really doesn't help my team because I've got 2 or 3 guys better than him at that position. So with that being said, I would recommend working the auction house and going that route. Right here we get a nice little user pick. That's one route that you can lurk pretty regularly because people just love going to it. Is either the drag or the little angle route out the backfield, or if you want to call it the trail route. Either way, those 2 routes, pretty often people go to it because it gets underneath the zone. It's not as effective against man this year. I know the halfback one is very effective against man, but the tight end one isn't. It doesn't just destroy man defense like it used to in previous versions of Madden. However, people definitely still go to it versus zone because you can hit it at a few different locations and usually get underneath the zones. But the next thing is, what is up with these servers? I mean, the frustration level from people at this point is extremely high. I'm talking about, PlayStation goes down, Xbox goes down. And then PlayStation stays down for an additional day, essentially, and still at this point it's having its own difficulties. And Xbox, it's not at 100%, but it's pretty much recovered at this point, for the most part. But it's still got a little minor bugs here and there that from the hacking or DDoSing or whatever you want to call it that occurred from whatever that group's name is. I know the name of the group. I don't want to mention it, man. I don't like giving those dudes attention. It seems like that's what they want. So that being said, they definitely have to do better. With paying $60 a year for both consoles, that's $120 a year for me if you have both. That is very frustrating to lose 2 days, especially when it's holidays. And those are typically the best days when you're going to have the most time to play. You're going to have the most people online and things like that. So that is really frustrating. Oh, my goodness. Fred B., my man, bailing us out on a 3rd and long, and just pretty much saved this drive for us right there with that catch. So yeah, that's very frustrating. And then now this morning, there's a lot of games that are having troubles of getting online, especially EA. EA is now down on the PlayStation and the Xbox, and I'm saying this at around 1 p.m. Central Time. So keep in mind if it's bounced back at this point. That's when I made the video and recorded it. But it's just one of those things where it's like, geez, your gaming console goes down, and then the few games that you do play, the servers for those go down. So this is very, very frustrating time for a lot of gamers. And then on top of that, you throw in the very expensive packs that, for actually a lot of people, just have not been worth the value that they cost. It's just one of those situations. So I don't know. At this point, I think a lot of people are frustrated. But my best advice to you is to hit the lab. Like right now is a perfect time to work on your schemes, work on beating certain things, work on stopping certain things. That's what I'm doing this morning. I haven't just hit a lot of lab time lately. I did one earlier this week just for, Monday of, I guess, last week or this week. Just working on some stuff as we throw a terrible, terrible pass. And that's going to be housed. And he gone. Very unfortunate right there. But, it's just one of those times where you want to work on something. You want to beat a certain blitz that's just been killing you, a certain coverage style, whether it be cover 3, cover 2, cover 2 invert, cover 4, 2-man under, I don't know, cover 1 man, anything. Just work on it, work on beating it, and hopefully that'll make you better off in the future once the servers do bounce back. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay as well as the commentary. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and until the next time, it's your boy Monster Chappie. We gone!